Good morning, my name is Jody and welcome to One Yard Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jody, your host, and we are on One Yard Wednesday. Please say hello to our producer. Mr. Shayde's here with me 2 weeks in a row. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jody.
Good morning.
And good morning, everyone in quilting land.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day today.
Yes, it is.
So behind you, since we've got you up there, we've got the quilts on set, our Koby, which I love this version of Koby. So beautiful. And we'll talk more about these after I'm done showing the fabric. And then behind me is a Jolee. And I think I've done 3 or 4 versions of Jolee, which is the most I've done of any one pattern. So that goes to show you how much I like it. So we have a lot to show you today. So let's get right to the question. I have a question. Okay, so my question today has a lot to do with what I'm going to be showing you. So what do you do with border prints and do you like using them? So in case, Shayde, you don't know what a border print is.
You know I don't.
A border print is a fabric that can be used in a border, but also kind of has more of a linear print to it. So a lot of times people don't really like to use them because they don't really know how to use them. So I want you guys to tell me if you like them in the comments, what you use them for. And then I will tell you kind of what I use them for. I don't do a ton of border prints, partly because they feel like a panel to me and I don't do a ton of panels. But people really love using border prints for like hemming or edging on clothing or apparel. In quilts, they use them as borders, whether it be a large border or a small border. But the other thing that you can do with border prints is you can actually, what I would call like fussy cut them into blocks and squares and use them as part of your quilt blocks. So I have actually a couple border prints to show you today. So we will, yes, that's actually a really good point. And I can't believe I forgot about the border up pattern. Yes, there is a really fantastic pattern that Gudrun has called Border Up, and it is perfect for any type of border prints. It's really a perfect way to use those up. So you can also use border prints on like clothing, as in pockets and accents, and I've seen cute little girls' dresses used out of them. So there are a lot of ways you can use border prints. So we'll talk a little bit about that when I go to show you the fabric, which will be happening very soon. So that's my question today. So keep your comments coming in, letting me know how you use them, if you like using them, or any other comments you have about borders, because we all learn from each other when we talk about this stuff. So that is my question for today. Okay, so let's get right to the fabric because it is an adorable line. It's called Littlest from Art Gallery Fabrics. Is this very sweet line. Get to that. Okay, so the first print I'm actually going to start off with is actually a border print. So I'm going to open this up. It's kind of hard to see because it's a very light fabric. But
yeah, that looks so light.
I know. So it's got these cute little bunnies and what looks like little grass underneath there. And this would be great in a border of a quilt. But I would also use this and cut it up into squares. Or yeah, nice. It's not that it's bright and sunny. It's just hard to see. So that is our cute little bunny border print. And when I show you the projects I picked out, I can also give you a lot more ideas on how to use this. And then here's another, oh my gosh, this is so cute. This would make the cutest little girl's dress ever. So at the top, you can see there's, yeah, isn't that adorable?
Very cute.
And I'm trying to get that so they
Oh,
can
yeah.
see the dots in there, right? So we've got these cute little dots at the top and this very light taupe or gray. And these are really stylized florals at the bottom with some grass. So this actually would be really cute in a border up table runner with this, very sweet. You could also use this where you cut this out and then that's used in your quilt border if you want to. So lots of ways to use this. And then we've got some blenders that go with this. So this is like a cream background with a like taupe or light brown like diamonds in it. And then we have a Flights of Fancy in this beautiful sage color, which goes so well with the line. And then we have this triangle geometric print that has these teals and light browns and grays in here with the cream, like a cream background. And then we have this another sort of geometric, but only it looks like scallops, which would be so great. You could use this in a border. It would be awesome. Again, in that taupey brown color. I love this print. So you got to have big polka dots in all of the teals and aquas and whites. And then this is an interesting print. It's a script print fabric on there, but you can, it's going to be really hard to see, but there is this texture in the background. You can kind of see it.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Now you've moved on from the polka dots. I'm a big fan of polka dots.
You like polka dots?
Love them. Love them. Always loved polka
I
dots.
think you should have a shirt made out of these polka dots. Then you could use it on stage.
Yeah. Love polka dots.
I like polka dots too. It just depends on what I'm doing with them.
Okay.
They kind of, it just depends.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear them. Well, that's not true. I actually wore a polka dotted shirt yesterday. So anyways, here's our script in here, and it says, dream big, enjoy the little things. Life is better with you. You are my sunshine. So very cute. It has this beautiful texture in the background, which is really hard to see in here. But this is my favorite print in this collection. It's this awesome floral. The yellow is just perfect in here with these different tones of teals and the aquas in here. Cream background. Very stylized floral print. And then the last one in the collection is this polka dot, another polka dot for you, Shayde. Only this one is a tone on tone, which is super cool. Oval elements is what they call this.
I like it.
It's very cool. And then, of course, I always give you guys a pull so you can see different fabrics with it. And I love to show you what these look like together. And then I will show you with them separate. Isn't that just so beautiful and soft? There's so many things. You could do baby quilts with these, table runners.
Yeah,
very
I really
spring
like
and summery, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I have Grunge Whisper. So this is going to be more towards the creams in the backgrounds. I also added a fizz champagne because I thought this would be fantastic as a background or even an accent. A skirt would be so cute with this, for sure, Janet. So fizz champagne. And then we have new floral elements in, new colors in, and these colors are so great with this line. So this is vanilla cream. Has just a tiny bit of like a yellowish color to it, so it just works really well with this collection. Then we have Grunge Grist. So I really wanted, because this line is so soft, I wanted to give you guys some deeper color, something a little bit more, so that if you wanted to add this as a background, you could. The perfect part about this grunge is that it's got this dark kind of texture in there, so it pulls somewhat of a greenish teal color. We have our new Retro Stitch Carbon. So another darker color to kind of go with. Dry brush seafoam, so to pull all of these soft aquas in there. And then I really wanted another dark in here. I wanted to be able to pull out some of the darker. So we have this really dark polka dot in here. So I went with the Surface Design, which is a new basic for us, which is fantastic. I love this new basic, and that's called Teal. And then a new color of the Floral Elements, which is Rainwater, another very soft green or aqua color.
That's another one that's kind of hard to see.
It is hard to see.
Yeah.
It's very soft and light.
Yeah. I won't put my shades back
No,
on.
don't.
No. But it's hard to see.
Floral Elements, and this is called Jadeite. Jadeite. So again, this is kind of like that very sagey green aqua color.
I remember that. I cut it last week.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, see,
That
look
name I remember
You just
very
don't
specifically.
forget.
Jadeite.
Jadeite.
Oh, yeah.
And they call my son's name is Jaden, and his friends call him J-Dot. Oh, why? Surface Design Celery. Look at this. This is fantastic. I love this color. It goes so well with this collection. And then, of course, I had to bring out some of the yellow. So this is Bumbleberries Lemon. But I just
Always
look
love
at,
the bumbleberries.
Isn't this beautiful?
Always
I
love the bumbleberries.
Bumbleberries.
Mhm.
And then again, a Surface Design Sunlight. This Surface Design basic is fantastic, you guys. You need to go check it out. It goes so well with everything. That texture is just perfect. And so I had to pull out the yellow in that. So obviously these are not on sale. I just like to pull more fabric so that you guys would have some other choices to go with your fabric that you buy. So this is called Littlest by Art Gallery Fabrics. And then this is the pull I pulled for you. So now let's talk about how you would use this. So if we go the celery pops, yeah, it's so pretty with this collection. If we go behind me, I have a Jolee. And I picked the Jolee because of the large scale of the blocks. So some of these prints, even the border prints, you could fussy cut them so that you could get them going in the correct direction. But you can also, in the squares in the center or offset on there, you could actually take one of these basics I showed you and use that in there instead of the print. So that would be another option for Jolee. And then behind Shayde is Koby, which is out of the Quickies book. This one, I just picked it because of the large scale of the block. So it would look fantastic in this collection. It would be so sweet and soft. And that one's out of Quickies, and there's multiple sizes. So if you wanted to make a baby size or a kid size or whatever, you can do that with that. And then I thought that JoJo would be another really great quilt option here. So look how sweet that is. And I could just see those colors
Sweet.
in that. And then we actually back this one with Minky. So we do actually have Minky. So take a look and see what those options are. But this is super sweet, and it would go so well with this collection. So that's JoJo. And that one is out of the Stripology Mixology 2 book. And then we have Lickety Split. I actually pulled both versions of this. This is a quilt as you go project. And I liked it because you could definitely use in these spaces here, those border prints would be perfect in this. It's a quilt as you go, which means that once you're done with this project, it's quilted, it's sewn together, and you don't have to do anything extra to it if you don't want to. But
Can I pause?
yeah.
I never knew what that meant. Quilt as you go.
You didn't?
No.
Well, then I didn't do a good job explaining to you what it is.
What do
Quilt
you
as
mean?
you go has been
It's-
around forever.
I'm sure it has,
Yes.
but I'm thinking you guys are stopping at a drive-through.
Oh my gosh, you're funny. Shayde's being funny today. He's got his comedian
Quilt
hat
as you
on.
go. Hey, guess who's on set with us? HP is over
I
here.
know.
Come
He
on
even
over
thought
here,
it was
HP.
funny.
Hey, everybody.
I get an
This guy.
audience.
This guy right here.
Quilt as you go.
Quilt
Okay.
as you go.
Got it.
We're never
All
going to
right.
forget that now.
We're good.
Trust me, you'll learn new things all the time. I'm still learning.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you know what quilt as you go meant?
I bet.
You should, because it brought your honey to you.
But later on, though, I didn't know like right away.
Here's another version of Lickety Split. So another fantastic quilt. This is actually a really good size quilt. So I could see putting this on my couch and having it at the end of my feet when I'm sitting down. But this is another fantastic version of it. And those border prints would be fantastic in here. Such a great way to use it up. And then I have Little JoJo. I wanted to show you guys some. Yes, it is, Jerry. I wanted to show you because the actual fabric line tends to lean a little bit more towards like a kid's feeling to it. So I wanted to show you table runners because I think it would be a great spring table runner. And this Little JoJo just screams spring to me and Easter, and I think it would be great with this line. And then you on the back, that's another way that you can actually use some of those border prints is by using it on the back.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do a step-by-step. Yeah, I told him he'd be sewing eventually. Eventually, we're going to get him sewing.
Thank you, Jerry.
He's like, thanks a lot. And then my next version is Good Times Table Runner, which is out of our Fast and Furious club. And this one, too, I thought would be great, using some of those basics I showed you as accents in here, and then cutting, you could fussy cut some of those prints to go in here. Can you show the picture, please? Thank you.
Yes, can do.
So for Good Times, this one is not a pattern. It's a PDF pattern, PDF pattern in a video class. So what's great about these is that Gudrun walks you through the whole process of how this table runner goes together. So it's fantastic. This is also a quilt as you go.
Cool.
All right. Any questions?
Yeah, let's get some questions, guys. Hey, you know what, Jody?
What's up?
Some of our viewers were late today.
They were?
Yeah, we had a few that had some issues with Facebook getting on.
Oh.
But also some of our viewers were late. Yeah,
You know what I'm going to do because of that?
What's
We're going to go through the fabric again so that if they didn't get a chance to see that,
There you go.
then they can do that.
There
So
you go.
why don't we go ahead and do that quick?
You're so good to our community and our viewers.
They have to see the pretty fabric.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot. So let me just go through these quick for everybody who had trouble hopping on because we don't want anybody to miss anything. But also, this is a really good reminder that you can watch all the replays of all of our live shows. The best place to do that is on YouTube. Facebook tends to delete the live videos after 30 days. So if you ever want to watch any of our videos or live shows, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll be notified every time we go live. And you can go back and watch any of our other videos.
That's right.
So it's a good way to do that. So let's go quickly through the fabric. I'm actually going to pull these two out because these are the two border prints that we have. And I'm going to see if I can get a better picture of this. So here we have this cute little bunny border print, and it's got some grass there. I don't know if it'd be easier to... So cute. It would be perfect in a border up or in any of those. You can cut these into squares or rectangles. So that's our cute bunny. And then there's this one here that would make such a cute little girl's dress or a border up table runner. You could also cut these into like a square or rectangle depending on what you want to accent in there. Cute little stylized florals. And then we have this great little basic here with the aqua, with the like taupe or brown, light brown diamonds in here. We've got the Flights of Fancy in the sagey teal color. We've got this geometric shape with the browns. They're like a grayish brown. I guess you'd call that taupe with the teals. And then we have this scalloped print here with the background being that brownish taupe color. And Shayde's favorite is the polka dot in the greens and teal colors.
Love it.
He's got to have a shirt.
Love
and
it.
then we have this really cool like word print in here or script. It says, the smallest things sometimes take up the most room in our hearts. Just lots of cute, sweet little sayings. My favorite is this great floral print with the yellow. And then we have our oval elements in that cream background. And then we have our pull, which is our grunge grist. I wanted to make sure that we had some darker colors so that you can kind of pull out. It's such a soft line. And we've got this Surface Design teal, so we're pulling some of these darker teals out. Art Gallery floral elements, jadeite probably is what it's supposed to say. Some really great new colors. They're so soft. If you get a chance, go to the website and take a look at that. We have vanilla cream in the new color. Surface Design celery. I think this just really pops out and just brings it all together. We have rain water, which is another new color. We have dry brush in the sea foam, so we're now leaning more towards those like aqua colors. We have grunge whisper. And we have Fizz Champagne. So the Fizz Champagne is great because it has just a little pop of those like taupey browns and grays in there. It would give your quilt just a really great texture. And of course, we have to have the yellows in there. So we have Surface Design Sunlight, and we have our Bumbleberries in Lemon. So that is our fabric line for this week. It's called Littlest by Art Gallery Fabrics. And let's see, any questions before we do some announcements? Nothing?
Yeah, guys, let's get some questions.
So first, let's go to our announcements.
Okay.
Heima is here. We are so excited to have Heima in the house. So we are going to be working very hard this week to get all of that cut and shipping out to you. And we're just stay tuned for social media because we're going to be posting some pictures and showing you guys what's going on. I also want to remind you of our new Longarm Services that started. So go to the website and go to the Longarm Services up in the top right-hand corner. And in there, you can actually get an estimate of the cost. You can tell us when you want that quilt to be ready. So very unique, different than any other Longarm Services out there. So take a look at that. And last but not least is Famfest is coming. We are like, what, 3 weeks away, I think?
Oh, man.
Believe it or not. So
I am getting so stoked.
This will be my
For
first Famfest, so I'm
Mine
super
too.
excited about that. And we do still have some spots open in the full day class, the half day class, the gala is another one. We have some spots you do not want to miss. I think there might be someone there, right?
Uh-oh, who, what?
He's gonna be singing.
I know, you're going to get to see these
Give away the
guys.
surprise.
Man, they gotta see it. They gotta see it.
I'm so excited.
See Shayde singing. You gotta see it. There's the rock and roll. Now.
Our shy Shayde,
Oh,
big front man. Whoa!
So excited. And he's leading the Paisley Park tour with me.
Oh, yes.
You're giving away all the surprises.
Man, listen, it's GE. We doing it all.
I think one of those tours is sold out, but I think we have a couple, not very many spots. So if you guys haven't signed up, please get on there and do that. So
Yeah, you want to get on that because that's
Yeah.
going to be really special.
I'm jealous because
Oh,
I
yeah.
would love to go too, and I can't go because I have to work. So I'm crying over here.
Thanks, HP.
So the other happening events here at GE Designs is our Happy Friday show on the 29th. I'm hoping we're going to have some more exciting things that we've been waiting to come in. So we'll have some stuff for you on Friday. Tipsy Tuesday on the 2nd, which is the day after Labor Day. Labor Day is early this year, the 1st. And then I will be back here on Wednesday for another 1 Yard Wednesday, something exciting. I always have some fun stuff for you guys, so we will be back here next week. So that is our show for today. I love that you spend your Wednesday mornings with me. I appreciate that. I know time is very valuable to you, so I appreciate you here to watch me and to see all this great fabric. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you, guys. See you next week.